Good morning and happy Tuesday. Hope all my friends down south of me are doing well today. I've been checking Facebook for updates for my friends and loved ones in Florida, and so far everybody's okay with some damage, of course, from the winds and rains, but I'm thankful that my family and friends are okay. And if you happen to be in a situation where you've got debris to clean up or you're having some other issues related to these storms, just take it a little bit at a time and deal with it. If you need help, ask for help. There's plenty of people out there willing to help. Just put out the plea to people and let them know. If you have any questions this week, let me know down here at Tammy@TammyFox.com or make a comment here. I do reply throughout the day. Sometimes it's a quick reply to you. Sometimes it takes a little time, depending on if we're doing school or if I'm doing a project around the house or whatever is going on. Today I wanted to talk a little bit about your kitchen sink. The kitchen sink seems like the silliest thing to do to help you maintain some control and get rid of the chaos in your house, but it really does work. And I know you're still sitting there wondering how on earth that helps you, but keeping that kitchen sink clean gives you one more step to positive things that you've done, and it will spread to other areas in your home. And I know that some of you have kids at home, they eat a lot, and you've got dishes and cups. So do what you can to maintain the amount of dirty dishes you have in your house. If you have a lot of kids, give them each a cup for the day, whether you sort them by color and each child has a color, whether you use labels and put their names on their cups, whether they're completely different looking cups. But I do know, raising a large family, that cups are a big problem in the kitchen. So when mine were little, I used labels on cups, and we had a little laminated placemat type thing with a circle drawn for each person's cup with their name. I mean, there were times when it was just easier to have a line of 6 cups versus having 20 cups thrown into my sink or into my dishwasher. So that's one thing that helped me, that I learned from some moms who have large families. Now that they're bigger, they don't tend to leave them around all the time, but they do tend to use 2 or 3 glasses a day sometimes, and they'll rinse them, put them in the dishwasher. So I do encourage my boys to try to stick with 1 cup a day, unless they're switching back and forth between drinking water between meals and having milk with a meal. Of course, I don't mind them rinsing those and putting those in the dishwasher after mealtime, because milk doesn't tend to rinse out and make it a very nice cup afterwards. So that's one thing I've done to help maintain how many dirty dishes we go through. The boys rinse and put their stuff in the dishwasher because I've taught them to do that. For many years, I rinsed them and put them in because they were all small. But now that my youngest is 11, they're all big enough to put dishes into the dishwasher. So maintaining that shiny sink is easier for me now, even though they do consume quite a bit of food around here. You've heard me talk enough about that. But when I come in the morning and I get my cup of coffee, my sink is shiny and clean, and that makes me happy. And I've had mornings when I've got up and it's not clean and shiny, and I don't feel as happy about it. So think about that. If you're struggling with getting your dishes done on a regular basis throughout the day, or getting the evening dishes done because everybody's tired, figure out a way to get it done. Divide and conquer with your team. They can help you. You don't have to do it all. If you don't have a dishwasher, have a good system set up where you have a washing area, rinsing, drying, and people hand dry and put things away immediately, and they don't leave them lined up along the counter. Because I know if you get that sink shiny and then they've lined up the counter with dishes to dry, it's not really helped you out much. So look at your process and look what you can do to fine tune it. Your zone mission today is to declutter in the bathroom cabinet. Whether that means you're going to declutter a medicine cabinet, or if you have a cabinet with bathroom supplies, or you have a cabinet that just has assorted things in it that has no other place. Sort through that bathroom cabinet. The cabinets under my sinks do hold quite a bit of stuff, but it's stuff that we use regularly that I don't want on my countertop. So I do periodically go through those cabinets, throw out the old stuff that's expired in the cosmetics, and then I just write down a list. What do I need? What do I need to replace? If I have a body wash I don't like, I put a squirt of that in my little swish and swipe jar, add water, and then I toss the rest. So I don't worry about it if we don't like the scent of something or if it doesn't feel too good. I use it in that swish and swipe water that my little brush sits in every day. So tell me how you're doing. What's your biggest struggle this week to getting the chaos out of your house? If you're struggling with just getting everybody motivated, set up a reward at the end of the week. Tell your children, if we get this done every single day, whether it's a morning routine, afternoon routine, or evening routine, we're going to do this fun activity on Friday or Saturday. And then you check it off. And at the end of the week, you reward them. So that may help if you've got kids who aren't just motivated to help you along. Good morning, Nancy. So I hope you guys have a great day. We have a little bit of wind and rain in North Carolina. No major damage though for us. Just some limbs and a few things down, but nothing big. So I'll be praying for those of you in Florida and my friends in Texas who are still cleaning up. Praying for you guys too. I know that as the water recedes and you start to find out what things are damaged and what you've got to do to rebuild, it's very hard. And so I haven't forgotten about you guys either in Texas. So have a fabulous day, and I will see you guys in the morning.